What does 800 wins mean to you?
Well, I mean, it just means I've been very fortunate to work with a lot of quality student athletes, some quality programs that have given me a chance to enjoy success over a long period of time. And when you win that many games, it gives you an opportunity to look back and reflect on a lot of those players, a lot of those wins, and great experiences that we've had. But more so than that, I mean, I just thank each and every one of those formers, the staff members that I've had, and the people at the schools that have given me the opportunity to have the career that we've had.
Number 802 was anything but easy. What did you learn about your team on Sunday?
Well, I thought Sunday's win is a big character win for us. If you go back to last year early, we had 3 or 4 wins where we were down big, and people might have thought we were out, and we found a way to win those games. And Sunday was the first time this year that we've actually done that, and we dug ourselves a deep hole. We gave up 8 runs in 1 inning and didn't play well, made some mistakes, and then they had a pitcher come out and retire us. The next 6 outs came in 7 batters for them, so we were in trouble. Going into the bottom of the 7th, we didn't have a lot of momentum, and all we talked about was the fact that we created the situation. We needed to find a way to crawl out of it, and we needed everybody to do their job. And 9-hole hitter Alex Cordell comes up with a big single to get it started, and everything just kind of rolled from there. Coveney's big home run really kind of swung the momentum our way, and then we were able to chip away and get the rest of the runs and pull out a big win. And hopefully it's something that we learn from and can propel us into the second half of our season.
Courtney had a big day, especially when you consider the beginning inning when she got the collision there. What was it? Did she just get hit in the head? Was it like the head?
Yeah, we almost lost Courtney early in that game, and that was a pretty ugly collision at second base. She actually got the bill of the helmet and the face mask of the runner. Got her pretty solid in the cheek and forehead, and fortunately she was able to continue to play. And Courtney's seeing the ball really well right now at the plate. If you notice, she does a really good job with the short game. She's punching balls through for us when she needs to move runners. And then she steps up and has 2 big swings and 2 big home runs. And she had the big one 2 weeks ago at Angelo State that kind of propelled us to the win in the 3rd game. So Courtney's coming into her own as a big part of our offensive lineup, and we knew that when we recruited her. She was the 6A Player of the Year in the state of Texas and won a high school state championship, and she's starting to get comfortable, and we're gonna see a lot of good things out of her.
As far as sweeping an opponent, I mean, it's always huge this time of year. So, I mean, what do you take out of it, and what do you use going forward?
Well, fortunately, that sweep moved us into 2nd place in the conference race, and we're still within striking distance of Angelo State. We're going to have to get some help. We've got to do our part and continue to win, and maybe they'll trip up a couple of times and close the race for us. But to be able to go out and sweep a weekend against a team like Midwestern, it just continues to create us a spot, not only in the conference standings, but also regional polls will be coming out soon, and we want to make sure that we do everything we can to give ourselves the best opportunity going into the postseason.
Speaking of regional polls, tomorrow you have a pretty big in-region game against Lubbock Christian.
Yeah, Lubbock Christian at their place is going to be a challenge. They've been up and down a little bit lately, but anytime the two of us get together, it's a big matchup. We've had some really good games with them, and I know they'll be ready to play. It's a tough place to go down and play. They get pretty good crowd support, and it's going to be a big matchup for us, and something that we need to go down and play well in so that we get ready for the weekend down at Permian Basin. We probably won't throw Kylie tomorrow night. She's been throwing a lot of innings lately, and we're going to start resting her a little bit and use her more just on the weekends. So we're going to have some other pitchers that are going to need to step up and throw well for us tomorrow.
When you bring in Alexis in that 5th inning with the bases loaded, was that partly to see how she responded to getting thrown into a tough situation?
Well, actually, I thought she was going to get us out of it because she'd been throwing really well, and she had the big game for us at Angelo, and I thought that she was going to give us a chance to really work out of that situation, and it didn't happen, you know, and some things went south. You know, we had a couple of errors in that inning and walked a couple runners with the bases loaded, and it just wasn't the outing that I know she's capable of. She'll probably get the start tomorrow night down at Lubbock Christian and get a chance to go out and put that behind her and hopefully have a big outing for us down there.
Looking ahead to this weekend, heading down to Odessa, what kind of challenges do you see with UTPB?
Well, you know, it's the first time we're playing UTPB as a conference member. It's another one of those weekends that we need 3 wins, but we can't go in thinking that it's going to be easy, because it won't be. That's a tough place to play, and they'll be up for us. You know, they've played us very closely down there in the past, and I would expect it to be 3 great games. They've pitched it well at times, and they've got a couple hitters in their lineup that we need to be aware of. And you know, the big thing is we just got to come out and continue to get better at doing the things we need to do. You know, we need to pitch well, and offensively, we've got to have a couple other bats start getting hot again. You know, we've shared the load a little bit, but we need some people to step up and have a big weekend for us.